you playing Muslim characters. Somehow you end up doing it in quite a few of your films, in fact.
I've studied Hindi till the age of 12. I've learned a little bit of Urdu and I'm really like good with Hindustani.
आपके मतलब तलफ़ुज़ आपका बिल्कुल साफ सुथरा है, in fact, in other words. Dhanush is not the conventional Chikna heroes that Bollywood is used to be.
I decided not to do movies because I'm working with a certain hero. Like I said, I need my director to be the hero of the film. I've not taken a sou from my dad. I've not taken 1 rupee from my father.
That's great, in fact.
I know it's great, but you know, your dad is like, who am I earning this money for? I'm doing it for you. I said, but I need to have self-respect and I need to form my own identity. And that's why I think he's more protective of me. Hi, this is Sonam Kapoor and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.
Now, Raanjhanaa is getting a superb response. In fact, had you ever imagined, I think almost 2.5 million video views for the first one. And even I think, I was just seeing the Tum Tak song that
has been. Did you like that?
I think it's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
And I think almost 90,000 video views. I think in a span of maybe roughly
couple of hours.
Yeah. It was released today?
Last night, 12 o'clock.
Last night. Okay, it's still not 24 hours.
Yeah.
But that is fabulous, in fact, and obviously Rahman. Amazing look. You're looking beautiful in that.
Thank you.
You know, what is it about you playing Muslim characters? Somehow you end up doing it in quite a few of your films, in fact.
Well, this is the third film that I'm playing a Muslim. First was Sakina, which was my first film. Then was Ayat, which was Mausam, which was like 3 films ago. And now it's Zoya, but they're all 3 different roles. Zoya is like a fatakdi. You know, she's not like Ayat or like Sakina. Sakina was a crazy person. Ayat was like a girl from Kashmir. But this girl is a Banarasi like Muslim, you know. She's like a proper like Hindi speaking UP girl, you know. I mean, I don't know, maybe because I'm Peshawari Afghani. I have that look about me. Honestly, think it's because of the language. A lot of girls, I speak Urdu and I speak Hindi, and I think a lot of the girls my age don't have that command over the language. They speak really good Hindi, but I know Hindustan. I've studied Hindi till the age of 12. I've learned a little bit of Urdu and I'm really like good with Hindustani. So I think because I know my khas and gurs and everything, I think it's easier for directors to cast me as Muslim girls just because I have command over the language.
आपके मतलब तलफ़ुज़ आपका बिल्कुल साफ सुथरा है, in fact, in other words. The promo has got a fantastic response, and I think the way Anand, I think the way he has shot it, I think it's beautiful. Maybe he hasn't. We've seen Tanu Veds Manu. It was definitely a very quirky sort of movie. But here, you know, a very unconventional sort of chemistry you are sharing with Dhanush somewhere. You know, I was watching this promo, and even the way you were just putting the color on his face, there was a bit of. It was not hurrying actually. You know, you're doing it in a very gradual manner. You know, that conveys the actual emotion somewhere. You know, like mohabbat kitni zyada ekdam bilkul hai. I'm saying entirely from the context point of view of the movie. That is beautiful in its own way. I think somewhere as a viewer it connects like almost instantly. And Dhanush is not the conventional Chikna heroes that Bollywood is used to be. That is another, I think, different aspect of the movie as well. Tell us more about the experience and the sort of feedback you've been getting.
Well, basically, you know, what happened to me like a year and a half, 2 years ago was like I decided not to do movies because I'm working with a certain hero. Like I said, I need my director to be the hero of the film. So I decided to work with filmmakers as opposed to like the top hero of that time. So I stopped chasing that and I started chasing good scripts and good heroes. And that decision only came after like my 3 last films. So when Anand Rai came to me with this screenplay, I immediately took to him and the film, and he asked me, he said that, you know, this is the person I have in mind, and I was like, it doesn't really matter to me as long as I'm working with a director who I believe in a script that I believe in, and the character that I believe in. And that's going to be my philosophy from now on. I'm not going to look at projects, I'm going to just look at directors and the story and my character.
I spoke to Mr. Kapoor yesterday and he was saying that too much of undue pressure is put on Sonam somewhere, because maybe I've done a lot of movies which people don't even remember about, like a Prerna or other movies which people don't even remember about right now. But everything that she does just seen from maybe in a microscopic manner, whatever she does. And Samir, do you agree with that? And I think he's an amazingly protective father.
Yeah.
You've told me earlier that all fathers are, maybe not all fathers are, the way maybe Mr. Kapoor is. I read his interview yesterday. I told him in the Hindustan Times and that agar mauka mila to main jo hoon, I'll quit if competition comes with Sonam and all that. He's seen a lot of struggle in his own life.
Yeah.
The way he lived in a small, I think, one-room house and all that stuff. So somewhere maybe he doesn't want that for you guys, and I think somewhere especially
you know,
for you.
he gets really upset because I think since the age of 18, I didn't take any money from him. I never asked him for anything. I don't like to do I just don't feel like I don't want to use my father in any way to prop up my life. Like I think it's unfair. I don't want to use his stardom or his name in a way. So I don't like to do too many interviews with him, or I don't want to do projects with him, or like, in fact, I was just discussing with my PR and they were like, you know, we want you to do this. I was like, you know, I don't want to use my father in any way. So, and I've been very conscious of that fact, like, you know, maybe like endorsements or this or that and blah, blah, blah. Like, I try to make it as less as possible because I want to form my own identity in a way. And also I feel guilty because I don't want to use his hard work and his effort to prop my career up. So even when at the age of 18, I was just like, Dad, I'm an adult now. I don't want to take money from you. And I mean, I do live in his house. I live with him and I live with my mom and dad. It's just because like, it's a normal Indian girl thing to do, is to live with their parents. Normal Indian child thing to do. I think all Indian kids do that. But all my bills, all my, everything that I've ever spent on myself from the age of 18 to now, I've not taken a sou from my dad. I've not taken 1 rupee from my father.
That's great, in fact.
I know it's great, but you know, your dad is like, who am I earning this money for? I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for, you know, my children. All this is for you. And I'm just like, I know that. I said, but I need to have self-respect and I need to respect myself and I need to form my own identity. And that's why I think he's more protective of me, because because I'm trying so hard to kind of, you know, not use him in that way. I don't know how to explain it to you.
No, I understand that. We've spoken about that earlier as well.
Yeah.
Now you're also doing Nupur Asthana's film with Ayushmann Khurrana. Looking forward to that?
I am, because I love Nupur. I really love working with her.
Quite a character, actually.
She's amazing. She's like the most amazing person to work with. And the whole set is like a female set. There's the cinematographer is Neha, she's a girl. You know, the editor is a girl. Like, everybody's a girl on that film. The poor Ayushmann is just like the only guy.
Okay.
There's Chintu uncle, obviously. But it's just like, it's incredible to be surrounded by so many women who are so capable and so talented.